Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a filing so exciting it's like finding out your favorite pizza place now delivers free ice cream. But instead of pizza, we're looking at Archrock Inc., a company that works with natural gas compression. They just made a deal to get a lot more money. This could mean they're planning some big moves. Let's dig into the details. By the way, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Now let's get started. This filing is a Form 8K. Companies use these to tell investors about big, important news that might affect their stock. Think of it as a corporate breaking news alert. The date on this report is May 16, 2025. Archrock is registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission, and this number helps identify them. It's like their corporate ID. The company is officially called Archrock Inc. They're based in Houston, Texas. Okay, let's get to the meat of the report. This section talks about a material definitive agreement. That's just lawyer speak for a really important deal they made. Basically, Archrock, along with some partners, made changes to their existing loan agreement. This is called the Second Amendment. They have an agreement with JP Chase Bank and other lenders. This existing credit agreement is the original loan deal they made back in May of 2023. Here's the big news. They increased the amount of money they can borrow. It went from $1 to a big jump. Imagine your credit limit suddenly going up by $400 million. And it gets better. They might be able to borrow even more in the future, up to $2.25 billion. But that depends on the lenders agreeing and some other things happening. If you want all the nitty-gritty details, you can find the full agreement as Exhibit 10.1 in this report, but we're giving you the highlights right here. This section is about creation of a direct financial obligation. Simply said, it confirms that Archrock has taken on more debt because of this new loan agreement. It's basically saying that the earlier section, item 1.01, is relevant to this discussion of financial obligations. This part is about the exhibits or extra documents included in the report. In this case, it's mainly the Second Amendment agreement we talked about. Here, the filing is reminding everyone that the agreement is just to explain the deal's terms. It doesn't necessarily tell you everything about Archrock's business. Let's look at the exhibit table. It lists the documents that are included with this report. Exhibit 10.1 is the actual Second Amendment agreement we've been discussing. Exhibit 104 is a file with data in a format that computers can easily read. Finally, we have the signatures. This shows that the company is officially standing behind the information in this report. The report was signed by Andrew Gratz, who is the Deputy General Counsel and Assistant Corporate Secretary at Archrock. So what does all this mean? Archrock has essentially increased its borrowing power significantly. They can now borrow to $1.5 billion with the potential to go even higher. To $2.25 billion company $5 billion. Why would they do this? Well, it could be for a number of reasons. Maybe they're planning to buy another company, invest in new equipment, or simply have more cash on hand for future opportunities. From the filing, you can't be 100% sure what they'll do with it, but access to that much money is a big deal. It gives them a lot more flexibility. It also means they're taking on more debt, which can be risky if things don't go as planned. It's like taking out a bigger mortgage on your house. It could pay off big time, or it could be a struggle to make the payments. It all depends on how they manage the money and what the future holds. Now, looking at these results more broadly, getting access to almost $500 million more seems like a good move from Archrock. The risk is that Archrock is exposed to more debt, but on the other hand, they might have found some great growth opportunities. Alright, that's a breakdown of Archrock's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.